Hello everyone. I'm making this video to show you all how to take your grades from MyMathLab and upload them to JetNet. So the first thing you would need to do is go to MyMathLab and sign in. So you just put in your username and password like you normally do. Okay, now the next thing is you would go down to the class that you want to export the grades from. I'm going to pick one of the classes that I taught during the spring semester of 2005, and you click on it. And now you may get this pop up here. You may not have it, but I do, so I just exit out, and then you will see your course home page. Now you would need to scroll down to where you have course tools. And you'll click on course tools, and then you will go to the grade book and click on the grade book. Now under the grade book, you will click on export data and click on advanced export. Now under advanced export, what you would want to do is put the name of the export. Let's just say that you wanted to make this fall 2015 math 020. And then you want to go to the export type. You will click the down arrow, and what you would do is you will want student assignment results. And then the spreadsheet layout, you will click the down arrow, and my lab Excel format, which is Microsoft Excel format. You will click on that, and then now you have some options here. Now I will tell you the options that I choose, but then you could, as you get a little better with this, you could pick the particular items that you want to choose. So you could click on all students, date submitted range. I will put all dates for the class. Grade category is all categories. That will include every grade that the students receive. The assignments, I put all assignments, chapter all chapters, and scores included attempt only. Now, I don't know whether or not you may want scores from all attempts, but I just put included attempt only. Now, we scroll down here, the score format. I typically do percent format instead of the decimal format, because if you do decimal format, what would happen is if a person got perfect scores on everything, their final grade would be a 1.0. So I would do the percent format so you can see exactly what percent that the students have. Now the score precision, you could do round to two decimal places. And then the other data, typically I click on the time spent on the assignment, date worked on assignment, student overall score. I don't do the weighted average because for some reason MyMathLab does not get that correct. I'll do the last login date and number of days submitted late, depending on if you allowed them to turn in late work. I will click on this, and then I will click on submit request. Now once you hit submit request and press here OK with that pop-up, it will say this, that the advanced export require extra time for processing. So you will have to wait a little bit, and it'll say in progress for 2015 math 020. So what you could do is after you do this, you could go and complete, whatever else you need to do, and they will send you the completed export telling you that it's ready to your email. So then once it comes to your email, then you will go back to MyMathLab, sign in, and what I'll do, I'll emulate that for you. So let's just say that you went to your email and said that the export is ready, and then you will sign back in. Then you will scroll down to the class. And of course, I need to X this out again. And then you will scroll down until you get the course tools. Then click on Gradebook. And then now when you go to export data, you will click retrieve advanced exports. And then what will happen is this here. Now this will end up being blue, which means you could click on it and download it. But just to expedite time here, because I'm making this quite late and I'm on my vacation, so I want to get this out as soon as possible. I've already did a class before. So let's imagine that it's this class here. And what you would do is you would click on your link because it says it's available. And then once you click on your link, it should download. And as you see, it has downloaded. Okay, so now this is my next suggestion. After it has downloaded, if you are using Google Chrome, sometimes Google Chrome is kind of funny acting as far as how you could save a particular document. So what I would do is this here. I will go to Show All Downloads. So we click here on Show All Downloads. I should show all of the downloads you've made. And then this is what I would do. I would first shrink this page and drag this file to your desktop. Okay, now, and again, you only need to do this with Google Chrome. With Microsoft Excel, you could just do a save as and save it to your desktop. Okay, now, once you have done this, what you would need to do, you could take this file here and go right to your JCC JetNet account. So we would go to www.jccmi.edu. Okay, my computer is slightly slow because I'm using the Wi-Fi offered at the hotel that I'm at. Okay, so I will click on JetNet Online Classes. And I've already signed in. Well, just to go through the process again, let me sign out. We can go through the process together. You'll put in your username and your password. And it's the same username and password that you will use to access your email. And we will go to the Math Department Online Repository. Now, what you would do, actually, no, I'm sorry, I made one little error here. Go back to your home. And then you would click, instead of going to the repository, you would click on the class that you want to upload your gradebook to. So let's just say I wanted to do the Math 2003 Spring 2015. Okay, now, this is what I would suggest you do. Once you get here, you can upload it to your calendar. You could go to Turn Editing On. And then what you could do here, I usually upload it to this portion here. It doesn't matter which date you upload it to. But what I would do is click on Add an Activity or Resource. And then I would scroll down here. And you would click on File. And click Add. And then you need to give a name in the description of it. You could say Spring 15 Math 020 Gradebook. And you could type it down here as well. Spring 15 Math 020 Gradebook. Oh, and one other thing too, just to add this, you may want to signify the section number 2. Like this was 03. And then I'll put the, well, let me put decimal 03 instead of the hyphen. So this will signify which class you're specifically talking about. And then we scroll down here. You can you could click on display description on page, which is basically, I suggest giving the same description here. So you really don't need to click that. Now it says select files, so you could minimize this a little bit, make this a little smaller, and then drag your gradebook here. And then it will upload it. And then you can scroll down. And as you see, as you're scrolling down, the course comes up, and you can click on Save and Display. Now your gradebook has been added here. Now, this is the next thing that I would suggest you do. You could click on, you could go to update this file. I made one other little error here. Instead of saying update this file, you could click on home. And then it will take you back here to where your courses are. And then you would click on the course. And then what you would do next is this here. Now, what you have here is still on the editing mode. What you would need to do is this here. Where your file is, you would click the edit button, the down arrow, and click on hide. This is just in case you have some students that have access to your course, and then you could turn the editing off and you're done. And now the gradebook is in the system for the college to have. So this is basically how you would do the exporting the gradebook from MyMathLab all the way into your course on JetNet. If you have any other questions, please email me. Thank you.